wanted to point something out. When you're doing a timing on one of these for real, and those who already know how to do it, you're pulling out spark plug number one and you bump it over until a packing wad that you stick in here pops out. And then you got to check down here to see if it's on its way to top dead center. And once it is, you set the harmonic balancer so that it's set for top dead center fire 1. You put this in here. Now, why am I explaining this on an engine that doesn't run? Because of this safety tip. See this? When you're setting timing, this is not where you belong on the carburetor. When you dump fuel down in here and you're like this standing over it, you deserve whatever is coming out of that car. Especially if your timing isn't right and that thing backfires. So I thought I'd just bring that up real quick. I know it seems irrelevant, but one of you people are going to go out there and you're going to come across something like this and you're going to be going, oh, wait a minute. I remember somebody speaking about this. Because for me, you can find everything I'm talking about. It ain't hard to do. Yeah, buddy. She looking nice. Now, this thing here, the oil, this hasn't changed either. What I'm trying to do is try to keep it in the center. Now, I've been seeing some of the cars coming in, probably so, because I know I mentioned before my other tutorials for the other guide that in the US this is considered full. It's the maximum fill line you can use. Anything is overfill. Okay. Now most of the game has been putting the oil up to here for this part of the game. So I would recommend to make sure you stay off of this cut to be on the safe side. That would be idealistic for the game cars. Unless you wish to overfill it and see what happens, that's totally on you. If you wish to maintain a proper shop practice, that will do right now. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Now this nice looking car, we're pretty much where we're supposed to be at with it. Everything bought brand new and put on this car. Now, so being that this is coming to the end of this tutorial, I do not believe when I do considering that this is the end of this tutorial, what's going to happen is this. I will only, when the download content cars come, if I'm able to get those, I will update this accordingly like I did the other one. Because, and you know it's not going to be much of an update except to introduce you to the new vehicles and whatever new things they have on it. Because you already know how, those of you that have been to the 24-14 class already know how this works, because you took that course and there ain't nothing in this game that's going to be able to stop you. But however though, what I'll do is that I will post up here tutorials or updates regarding to what's going on with anything that's new, to make sure that you guys are still covered in anything. So that is what I do. Now, I know some of my tutorials have been cut, you know, like you don't get to see the full process involved with the car. And I only cut the scenes like that because of actually the time that's against me. So I have a lot of time that's against me. You know what? I think I've been buying the parts for another car. So I just did that Tempest right. Yes. Yep. So we'll go with this. This is so difficult for me to have to sometimes do these things. It's like processing is just not functional for me. And it drives me nuts. I hate it. Had a... Okay, let's try this again. See, I already these cars. But anyways, that's what I'll do. Now, what I'll do is that I don't try to put up a very long tutorials like I did, but trying to cut that size down. I know there's some out there that be like, well, hey, you know, I still would have liked to seen the whole thing anyways. Well, for this part of this tutorial, I have to cut it short because I need to get people started and going. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably choose something like the auto shop work, and then I'll turn around and conduct a tutorial related to that. And we'll do I'll do it full time. The whole thing accordingly. So we're talking about, you know, full time limit of everything that's going on. I think it'll be a bit much, but that's why I'd only do one. You know. But anyhow, we're going to take this thing as soon as I'm done with this, and then we're going to get this thing ready for to get painted. Okay. Should be everything in order, and she's looking real good. I hope this tutorials help you out with everything that you need. Because remember, it's important to have fun in this game, not be depressed about it over absolutely nothing. That's how I'm thinking it. So I hope everybody enjoyed it. Before we go, let's go for a ride on the test track in my little car here. Here we are. Kind of brings me back memories of my 71 Skylar I used to have. I like to. I actually liked the way they looked. I didn't like too much the way the Chevelles